Hello and welcome to the next video tutorial of this series. Over the last video, we talked about routing and defining routes for product and orders both. Now, in this video tutorial, we'll be talking about error handling in case someone try to access the endpoint which is really does not exist in our application. So we already had checked that what kind of error we can get if the endpoint is not specified in our application. So in that case, we have only product and orders, but we really do not have any another routing here. So in that case, if I'll try to access 4000 ABC, which is not present in our application, I can see that okay, server is not started. So let's first start the server. Now server has started, and if I'll hit, so I'll get an error message which is not really readable by the user. So to handle this, what we have to do is that we have to write an error message which will be helpful for the end users. So let's do that. Now to proceed with this, we have to write app.use request response and next. So here we'll be specifying the error message. We are creating a constructor of error. We'll pass an message invalid endpoint. This will be shown to the end user so that he can actually understand what kind of error message he is getting. Next, we'll specify some parameters into the error variable, which is the status of this application, which is 404, that is does not exist. Now next step will be to pass this error message into the next call. That will be app.use. The first parameter we are passing error, second is request response and next. So whenever someone will try to access any endpoint apart from product and other orders, it will come into the next line, which is the error message. So we are specifying an middleware here. So it will create an error variable, will initialize the error object here with the invalid endpoint message, and the error status code is 404. Now we are passing this error variable into the next middleware, which is app.use error. So it is taking the first parameter as an error, request response and next. So we are specifying response object here. So we will check whether we have an error code in our error variable or not. So in case we do not have it, we'll specify 500 and response dot JSON. We will specify a JSON string here which will have an error, and this error will have a message. This message will say whatever error message we have specified here. So error dot message. Now let's run it and check whether we are able to get a proper error message or not. Start the application. Oh shit, we have to write app.js. Now application has been started. If we'll try to hit ABC now or any another endpoint, we will get an readable error message. Error and message invalid